It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in its small forward. Powell, the pass to Wall. Leonard dishes to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That one wide left. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Towns, a screen on Powell. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
From deep, George. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He said this will be a great mental challenge for his team. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying, the team we're facing really knows how to execute on offense. And when we're firing on all cylinders, we can do the same. Kevin?
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gobert the pass to Towns. Leonard with the steal. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. That one good for 2.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Edwards against Kennard. Edwards can't hit. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Towns. Edwards against Leonard. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Wall looking it over. Throws it up high. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Kennard. The tray. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Now, here is Russell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out to Edwards. For the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Passes it to Kennard.
Come get it, come get it.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got 6.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone and says, I'll answer with a 3.
Russell passes to Anderson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the three. Outside, Wall. Pass to Kennard. Here's the three. That one, no good. Right side, Russell. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, the defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Kennard is out there with Wall, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. George finds Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Towns. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Minnesota again turning it over. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%, but there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. And Anderson is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to Kennard. From downtown. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell passes to Anderson. The feed to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Towns kicks to Gobert. Right side, Russell. The 3. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Rudy Gobert. Wall passes to Kennard. From the arc. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And Kennard's such a tremendous shooter. You know, he led the league in 21-22 from distance.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Russell from deep three-point territory. Again, Russell missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 5.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Shot's good by Kennard. Outside Russell from deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks for the great interview, Dick. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves trail by 9. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's a 2 from Kennard. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Gobert trying to get open, and it comes off the front of the rim. Clippers leading by 9. Down low. Wall passes to Kennard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Kennard's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
To the paint, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Wall passes to Kennard. Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the wing, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wall. And the basket is good. Wall's got 11.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Passes it to Towns. To the inside. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And stolen by Russell. Left side Anderson to the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Kennard kicks to Wall. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Towns for three. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Here's Russell. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Outside Leonard. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Zubac kicks to George. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Edwards. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the 3 ball is good.
Hey, Kennard has the ability to absolutely fill it up.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Kennard. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Wall passes to Kennard. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Clippers leading by 18. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall out there with Kennard, and it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Kennard's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards passes to Towns, and the layup falls. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Wall with the bounce pass. Kennard for 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wall with the steal. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The quick look, no good that time. Timberwolves trail by 19. Looking to get it going. Tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And George kicks to Leonard. For 3. The shot by George, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Back to Kennard. It's George on the wing. Clock at 4. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Wall with the steal. Kennard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Wide open. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Kennard. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. Over Kennard. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Anderson passes to Russell. Launches it. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Leonard on the wing, defended by Towns. The 3 from George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now here's Wall. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
ball. Thanks for tuning in. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo.
Here we go.
Hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Clock at 4. Top of the key. That one a little long.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Edwards slams it in.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Here's Edwards. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, no way!
Oh,
wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
And here's Russell. From 9 feet, good on the bucket.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Puts it up from 15. And it's Morant missing.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Knocked loose. Gobert passes to Towns. Out to the right wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Bane. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Morant, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anderson against Morant. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. He gets it in there.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Edwards for 3. The shot won't fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Bane with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Outside Russell. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Fires the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Anderson passes to Edwards. Now Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Russell covering. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Left side Anderson. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Second personal foul.
Now here's Morant. Over Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. 6-point lead. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 11.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Free throw drops for Adams. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game.
Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow!
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Now Morant. He has 6. From deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And Minnesota has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here we go, one-on-one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. No one near him. Yep, that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Outside Bain. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
against Edwards. And Gobert with a block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. The three is up. He drops it from range. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Russell finds Anderson. Launches it. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Anderson. Russell's got 7 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And finished off by Anderson.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Bane misses in close.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Jackson right side. Oh, they need this. And that one's good.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Russell up top, hounded by Morant. And they pick up 2. 9 points in the game.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant, the pass to Adams. 4 seconds left. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota out in front. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Bane. Edwards, the pass to Towns, to the right side. Inside. Hangs in the air. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
They get it back. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Right wing. Anderson inside. Brooks defending.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Oh, deflected. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on Russell. From deep, Bane nails it from 3. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson.
Call Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Morant.
Who's watching it?
A minute 37 left in the third. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And there's a 3-second violation. Morant with it. 10 points for him. There's a screen. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Anderson. Now here's Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Looking to get it going. It's blocked by Gobert. The 3 from Russell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable lead of 14.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Minnesota. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And stolen by Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Back to Brooks. Pass to Bane. Stolen by Russell. Right side Edwards. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Payne against Edwards. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. The turnaround jumper. They get the rebound.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Up top Jackson from the high post. And it's good. 2 points.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. That one no good. Good D by Gobert. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
First team foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Edwards against Bane. Unloads from 13. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Morant outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. The baseline J is on the way, and the basket by Bane.
Then you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert passes to Towns. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Takes a step back. Morant, the pass to Adams. Pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Off target from outside. It's been all Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Towns against Morant. Outside, Anderson. Here's Towns. From deep three-point range. Brooks with the rebound. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Pass to Towns. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Miss Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. Now Russell following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. And that one, good.
You can see the assertiveness right now of D'Angelo Russell. He welcomes the contact and powers and plays right through it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson. There's the lob to Towns. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Edwards. A double clutch. Rejected by Crowder. Bridges inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Timberwolves on offense.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Booker against Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. All up top. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Russell passes to Towns. He gets it in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Crowder finds Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Anderson outside to the left wing. Passes it to Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Ball passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Russell passes to Anderson. Out left to the wing. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Oh, the block shot crabs it out of the air. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution. Torian Prince.
Timberwolves leading by 3.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Driving the lane. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Pass to Crowder. Has a nice chance here, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Booker dishes to Crowder. Down low, here's Ayton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Bridges misses.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Russell. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great. Oh. You got to be kidding. Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
The pass to Bridges. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morris checked in for Prince.
Timberwolves substitution, Wendell Moore.
Now Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota leading by 3. Russell with it. Outside Edwards. Moore outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul left side. Booker against Edwards. Back to Paul. And stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen away. Nice job to it. Interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 7. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Russell looking around. Here's Edwards. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. Minnesota making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
17th foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
All up top, he's guarded by Russell.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Phoenix leading by 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Booker outside. There's the triple. And it's Russell with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Gobert. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns against Bridges. Towns the pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. That's tipped. Out to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Booker. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. Poked away. Pass to Edwards. 1:10 left now here in the second. Towns to end the drought. And Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Booker, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. There's the lob to Towns. The shot misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And he overshot that one, missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Towns, the pass to Noel. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Towns. Offensive rebound. Misses from close range. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
So that'll be it for the board.
Your Suns, 18. The Timberwolves, 15.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Noel in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Russell passes to Noel. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Paul, no one around him. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves trail. Russell dishes to Edwards. Here's Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Russell passes to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Paul surveying the floor. Count the basket. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker finds 8. Bridges outside. Count it.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Russell passes to Towns. Russell inside, defended by Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Ayton, a screen on Russell. Paul dishes to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Crowder slams it in.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Here's Towns. There's the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Ball outside. On the wing, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside Edwards. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bridges with the steal. The Suns have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Paul. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For Minnesota, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. On the free throw, no good.
Jalen Noel at the line for 1.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Kicks to Towns. Here's Noel. Defended by Bridges. They get it back.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Booker with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Towns penetrating. Passes to Noel. Shoots over Bridges. It's deflected. And slam dunk by Gobert. Suns leading by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bridges outside. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. It's Edwards on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bridges, no one around him. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
And please give a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Pass to Noel. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Ball passes to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Over Edwards. No good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 3. And the pass to Noel. Can't cash in from close range. Suns shooting 39% from the floor. Their best. Aiton wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Left side, Edwards. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Clock at 6. Back to Russell. And stolen by Booker. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Outside Crowder. He's looking for Russell and finds him.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
To the inside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's the lob to Towns. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Paul kicks to Crowder. Russell against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Turnaround Jay. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Edwards. Good D by Booker. It's stolen by Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Looking to end his cold spell. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. It's good from long range. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
To Bridges. Deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Crowder, a screen on Russell. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The offensive rebound. Crowder finds Booker. For 3, Bridges. No good that time. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Gobert. Over Aiton. Here's Edwards. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. To the wing right side. Back to Russell.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here is Paul. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,
got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's the Clippers starting group. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. They get it back. Towns up top. Pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards fires from way outside. Here's Gobert. And finally, they hit one.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Wall for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards with it. Picked up by Powell. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Russell against Wall. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Powell passes to Wall. Zubats with it. Back to Powell. The reverse. And he lays it in.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Powell passes to Wall. Back to Powell. From downtown. The shot no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
It's scooped up. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Towns. Right side, Edwards. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Zubats.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
George outside. Can they get it? And again, no good by the Clippers.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Anderson passes to Russell. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Pass to Zubats. For 3, George fires in the triple.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Pass to George. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Towns. Oh, there's the alley. Kept alive. Gobert, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Got a piece of it. Nice shot by George. George has got 5 points.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Powell's shot is off. And here's Edwards outside. The shot misses. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Powell finds Leonard. Back to Powell. The 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
And the Clippers miss again. Powell's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Over Wall. No good. A bit long that time. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Leonard with the ball. Russell covering. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wall. Leonard's got his first points of the game.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
The 3 from Russell. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. He shoots it. Wall, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Hammers the lob through.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Zubac finds Powell. Here's Wall. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Leonard left side. The 3. That shot is off. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's Edwards. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
2 minutes.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Towns passes to Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 6. And any time a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. Loves showing off his athleticism.
Edwards can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Towns. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Powell passes to Wall. Launches a 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Stolen by Anderson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Russell. Zubac with the steal. Here's Powell. Nice D from Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Edwards can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Powell. And a nice finish on the layup. 6 points for him.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
And so we've reached the end of the first.
The Clippers, 15.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
George with a steal. Towns against Leonard. Pass to Powell. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Towns, that's good.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by Leonard.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And he lobs it up top. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Outside, Anderson. Edwards against Powell. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. Powell outside. Outside Wall. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Goes up on the wing. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by George. Powell's got 8.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. George with the bucket.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Towns can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Wall, the pass to Powell. George outside. Lets the three fly. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Towns finds Anderson. Back to Towns. Fires the three. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And there's the lob. And George with the jam.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Another miss by Minnesota. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top, up 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. George for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Towns for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Looking to get back on track. Wall against Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. Goes back up. The kick out to Wall. Up and over Russell. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Zubac. From downtown, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. That gives him a double-double in this one.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Wall gets the bucket.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Towns Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Back to Leonard. From outside the arc. George. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's the Clippers on the break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. And George launches it from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Right side, Russell. Back to Towns. From deep. Offensive board. Pass to Russell. From deep three-point range. Paul George pulls it in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Russell. Edwards finds Anderson.
Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Just 4 to shoot. Russell from deep three-point land. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now Russell. And so it's Minnesota with the W. A competitive game. Yeah.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Morant outside.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
A 3 from Morant. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Morant against Russell. Morant with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is off.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Payne, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a 3-point game. Russell finds Anderson.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Right side Towns. Morant against Russell. Anderson passes to Edwards.
2 minutes.
And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice score. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now Adams, following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Lets it go. Kept alive. Adams. Now here's Morant for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Stripped away. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with... Oh!
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Now, here is Russell. He is still scoreless so far in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. And that one's good. Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Morant. Sinks the 15-footer. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Edwards. Takes. Oh! Wow!
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Morant against Edwards.
Timberwolves foul.
The Grizzlies have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw missing.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Back to Edwards. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Edwards kicks to Anderson. Edwards inside. Brooks covering. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading by 8. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Russell left side. Here's Towns. Nifty move. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Morant passes to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Brooks in the corner. Over Anderson. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
First team foul.
And Bain no good on that one. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Russell. Second shot opportunity. Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bain inside the 3-point line. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Morant scanning the floor. Over Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And that one's good. Morant.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Edwards can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Corner shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. The dish to Brooks. Russell against Morant. Floats it up there for Bain.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Timberwolves trail by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Russell with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
18, the Grizzlies, 26. And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. 2 big men inside. Whoa! I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh, my.
Unreal.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Count it. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Morant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Oh, and slam it down.
Takeoff. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Outside Edwards. From deep 3-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Grant. Oh!
Whoa!
And Their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Morant. Bane looking around. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Russell kicks to Edwards. From deep. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. There's a lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Towns throws it down.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
1:35 left here in the third quarter.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside to the inside, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Russell dishes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Bane the bounce pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns with it. Now defended by Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 16-5 run. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 19. Gobert the pass to Towns. Over Jackson. That one a little long.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Oh, trying for it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They're strapped. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. The open shot, Edwards nails the wide open jump shot.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Morant with it. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. The open shot from Jackson. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Towns. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Morant against Russell. Right side Bane. No good from outside. Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Brooks. And stolen by Russell. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. It's stolen by Adams. Towns with the steal. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bane passes to Jackson. Here's Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant against Russell. Trying to get something going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He's off on the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
On the wing, Bane. Lets it go from deep. Gobert with the block. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Up again, and Anderson is right there. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Pulls it up. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Towns, no luck. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Towns with the steal. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Morant with the steal. .114 left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Bane. Now the pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Edwards can't hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Left side Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 13-point game. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
On the wing, Bane. Anderson outside. Towns for 3. Can't connect. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. And we're about a minute into the first. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers. DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Now here's Bridges. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
And Phoenix has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Gobert. Towns passes to Anderson. Driving in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Pass to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now Towns. Now Edwards. Booker defending. Another shot. Edwards can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Outside Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Driving inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Anderson.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Booker for 3. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Takes the 3. The shot by Russell, no good. The Suns leading. From the wing. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Gobert passes to Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to them. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 8. Anderson passes to Towns from behind the arc. Here's Gobert, tries again, and the layup is up and in. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Booker. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game. The kick out to Paul. For 3. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Russell. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside for Russell. The 17-footer doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight. between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Good chance here for Booker. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Here's Edwards. Anderson finds Edwards. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Russell from outside. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Booker, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Right side, Edwards. Tries to break his ice. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And that one misses. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Booker no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Blocked.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Paul, shot is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Timberwolves trail. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Oh, yes, sir! Oh, wow! BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. It's Booker on the wing. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And that one's long. The Suns trailing. Bridges right side. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Paul. Russell from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bridges. The shot off that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. Excellent D there from Booker. The Suns shooting just 37% so far in this one. It's Booker on the wing. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Misses the layup.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got his second basket.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Ball against Russell. It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Over Bridges. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Second chance shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Crowder outside. Here he goes. The kick out to Paul. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 5 now.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Here's Edwards. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. He has 6.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. And stolen by Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And he makes it. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block. Right side, Russell. A shot from the low post is good. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Ayton passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And last year's outcome. So unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. The layup off target. The Suns shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Booker attacking. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Towns against Booker. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The Suns trailing. Ball passes to Booker. Over Edwards. Back to Booker. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Paul for 3. Will it go? And Ayton with the lay-in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside for Booker. Over Edwards. Here's Bridges. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team. But right now, this team is balling.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's a 3 from Paul. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout